To lead with impact, you must refuse to betray your priorities, your purpose, your principle, and protect your values. I'm Suzanne Rath, and you're listening to Endures for your daily dose of endurance leadership and life lessons. Now, if you listened to the podcast yesterday, you'll know that I am outlining my 9 catalysts, essentially which lead to 3 core capabilities, which are to ignite with intention, to calibrate with momentum, and to accelerate by unleashing and actualizing our true potential so that we can achieve our ultimate summits in life. And today we're touching on catalyst 2, which is anchor conviction. And anchoring conviction is all about values. And actually, if you're looking at the video, you'll see that I've drawn this. I haven't drawn it, I've designed it as a compass. And there are 4 things that hold us directionally. So, first of all, our purpose. So what are we really here to build? Why are we doing that? What is most meaningful? Who does it serve? Why are we doing it now? And this becomes your North Star. Now, for your business, yourself, or your team, you can create a sentence that explains why this quarter, this year, this season of life or leadership matters. And so for me, for example, this year might be I am building my clinic and my keynotes to outlive my direct effort. That could be a purpose statement, and that can guide things that we do. Now, principles are similar to our values, okay? What do we refuse to betray? And this is where we operationalize values. And we choose principles that we won't trade for speed, approval, or short-term relief. So these are the rules that we follow when pressure tries to rewrite our standards. So, for example, we might prioritize certain things with our people ahead of profit. We, for ourselves, might prioritize recovery over constantly pushing through and resenting. We might prioritize direct communication and truthfulness and clarity over comfort. So there's so many principles that we can set here, both for ourselves and our lives and for our teams and our organizations. Now, the third piece is our priorities. So that's what is most important to keep us on track for our big vision, for our KPIs, for our goals. And this is a process that we can go through every day, every week, every month, because it's really easy to fall off track. So what is the one thing? What is the one priority that most aligns with where we need to go? That most aligns with our principles, that most aligns with our purpose. And that might be things like protecting 2 deep blocks of work, or training before opening our emails, or booking a recovery day. Both so many things that we can do for ourselves and for our organizations. And then finally, protection. So how do we protect our values? How do we put in place the boundaries to protect the things that we need to get done? How do we protect our priorities? Because if everything's a priority and urgent, then nothing is, right? And so little micro things of protection within an organization might be no meeting mornings, or diary locks, or team decision-making rules. And little things of protection in our own lives might be no phones in the bedroom, or stopping times, or having a recovery ritual. And so my question for you when you think about anchoring your conviction and clarity around that is, how protected are your non-negotiables? And where can you maybe draw on principles, purpose, priorities, or protection to protect those a little bit more? Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for more from Endures. Bye.